There must be a problem here. There must be a problem. Pigeni makofi wenye walifanya presentation. Makofi tena. I don't know wenye wako nyuma huko. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Bwana asifiwe. Very good. Now, I just want to say congratulations for all the presentations. When you are doing something for the first time, you don't know how it will go. So you always have that anxiety that, oh, will it work? You've seen so many people like this, that it's going to a waste. But even if we close the meeting now, yeah, kuna kitu mmejifunza? You have understood where you are. See, honestly, you know, I feel very embarrassed because I know we are live all over the country. Lakini wacha tu niseme, I was in Alliance the other day for my son's, it's my son's school. They are celebrating 100 years. We were there. We represented the waziri, but the president himself was there. Alafu, the number of A's na A minus is about 200. Was it 170 something, about 200? Okay? I was in Kapsabet jana, na nikaweka hata maringo. Nikasema, tulikuwa tunapiga, unajua Kapsabet walikuwa wanatuambia, this is the school that has had 2 presidents. Mimi nikatafuta kitu, nikasema nitasema nini. So PS Chris Kipto had already said, alienda huko O levels, alafu sasa akakuja juu A level St. Patrick's. Nikasema nimepata network. Kaambia watu, mimi nilienda penye watu wanaenda wakimaliza Kapsabet, wanaenda na nienda St. Patrick's. Lakini si leo mumeniangusha jameni. Niko down. How is it possible that St. Patrick's High School E10 cannot produce 20 or 30 A's? If you look at the admission, I was looking at yesterday, inaitwa nini? Kapsabet. Even Chepterit girls and even Kapsabet girls, I was seeing the A's and A minus was it about 100? But the students who were admitted there were 375, 373, 380. The highest was 43. But the rest were 380, 393, whatever. I look at the admission of my alma mater, St. Patrick's, the same. So how come them they have almost 100 A's and A minus, and here in E10 we had only 1 A, and sijui how many, whatever. And now squeezy. The school when I was in school we were number 35 in the country. It is not even top 2 in the county in the first place. Yeah. Aya. Kapsor girls, wamejaribu si mbaya. Siseme ati kilimo ujikambe hapa, but they have improved kidogo. But honestly, the only school which has consistently performed well compared to the admissions they get and the level of the school is Metkei girls. Zamani tukiwa St. Patrick's, wasichana wa Kapkenda na Wasingore walikuwa wanang'ang'ania nani ndio mabeshte ya St. Patrick's. Siku hizi hata wasichana hawataki hata kuhusiana na sisi. Yeah? Then what happened to Singore girls? What happened to Tambaj Boma? What happened? You know? What happened to Chebara? Chebara, there was a point where, and I know Engineer Yego and the others who are my ear at this time, it was a time of ukiwa Chebara na ukiwa St. Patrick's, inategemea Chebara wanakuja kuambia hata kama mnaringa tumewashinda nini, something like that. Now what happened? There must be a problem in our county. And today we must say it as it is. Hatuwezi speak around. Lazima tuseme, na lazima in the remaining 2 years ya 844 system, tufunge next year at a very high note before tuanze exams ya GSS. And so the forum we are about to open is to make us speak about some of the challenges you think it has not been said. Usianze kurudia kusema ile imesemwa. Just say part of the challenges yenye wewe unaona ni hii, but also provide solutions, provide suggestions of solutions. There There are some that I know I will not say. I will say it at the end if there will be anything remaining, and the chief guest will crown it. We are so privileged to have high-powered delegation, as I told you, and I want to invite now the CS to come in front here. CS Migos Okamba, Julius, wakili mkubwa sana, pigie makofi. We were in another place, and both of us were begging to be given a better gown. To come here, a president, you must finish your PhD first. Karibu Waziri. He has been my friend even before cabinet days for a long time. Alafu nikaribishe CEO TSC. Pigieni makofi wa CEO wa TSC. I hope you know this. This thing can be something. Alafu tuko na PS Moria, PS Tivet, pigia makofi, PS Moria. Yeah. Nani mwingine anataka kuja hapa? Yeah. I will say like Jesus said, if you want to be on my right or my left, you must be willing to carry my cross. And let me invite the governor on behalf of the county leaders to come here. Governor akuja hapa. Yeah. And then we will see as we progress. Now you will all be taking notes and whatever. Everybody is free. Everybody is very free to everybody is free. I don't think even I will see it, but everybody is free to say everything and anything about what we are going to do. And lastly, mlitaka nani mmoja? The local MP. Yeah, pigia makofi sana. MP wa town hapa kai pale. Now, I have the apologies of Honorable Kangogo. He's the chair of water, and they are doing budget process is ongoing. And we have also the apologies of our women rep, Caroline Ngeleche. She is representing Parliament. She's in New York for the CSW, the Conference for Women in the United Nations. Now, you will speak from where you are, okay? And you will be given the mic up. It will be you will be projected, so there is no problem. And then go straight to the point. I'm the MC, so you have no nikisema imetosha to move to the next person, so that we use the next 1 hour and a half. Now that we ate the other 1.5 hours, I will start with stakeholders, and I'll start with Nat. Anybody from Nat secretary, the new Nat leadership, will speak. One for now. Mukubaliane nyinyi wawili. The gentleman, okay, proceed. Mike, and I don't want mishap. What to a Mike? I will not entertain Nene because we will move fast. And make sure that you have 3 or so mics in different corners. Nat, proceed. You have 2 minutes.
I'm shocked by the 2 minutes, but CS
don't be shocked.
CS Ogamba, our leaders.
First, no protocols. Just go straight.
So my 2 minutes starts now?
Yes.
Because the guidelines were not there. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Thank you very much. Thank you for this important event in ElgeyoMarakwet County. And as teachers, we know, we come from the ground. Na tunataka kupeana vitu ya ground. Asante sana. Waja tuanzie our teachers. Honorable Murkomen and Madam Mitei, our teachers are not well motivated, especially on promotion. Most of our teachers have stagnated in the same job group for too long, and that leads to demotivation of our teachers. On the other side, the endangering of our hardship allowance. Whenever a teacher looks at the payslip, roho inarudi nyuma kwa sababu wanasema itaisha toka. We need an assurance from our leaders that hardship allowance is there to stay. Number 2 is political interference in our institutions. We need our HOIs to run in our institutions professionally without any political interference. Equally to the county director.
Hata ukiangalia mbele, then they will see you.
Okay.
They will be able to see.
Equally.
So just talk to this way, then they will be able to see you.
equally to the county director after the posting of teachers, wherever the source, let the county director and sub-county directors have the liberty to balance our profession, our teachers where they see there is vacancies. In fact, I want to thank Madam Mirei for what you are doing, but I know you are facing a lot of challenges. That is why the Anging Valley has no enough teachers. In ElgeyoMarakwet, we have 3 sites: the lowland, the Anging Valley, and the islands. The lowland is seriously a serious shortage of teachers. In fact, some schools have not even a single CS teacher. None. Lack of network in ElgeyoMarakwet, you know, CPE needs a lot of network for us to Google and do the rest. We need network, especially from the main provider, Safaricom.
Safaricom, and they are here. Safaricom, please.
Aseme kitu baada ya hii. And I want to nawahurumia our HOIs. Jana walikuwa juu ya mawe na miti kwa sababu ya virtual meeting. There is no network. Library. In ElgeyoMarakwet, Honorable Murkomen, there is no library in the 4 sub-counties. Sindo, let us have one in every sub-county.
Within school, or you are saying outside school?
Even outside schools, okay, to be used during holidays. Chairs teachers. Our chairs teachers, tunashukuru serikali kwa employment ya chairs teachers. Madam CEO. But there is poor distribution of chairs teachers. Cited, you realize that a school can have Kiswahili CRE 4 teachers with no any other combination. And the other subjects will be done by primary school teachers. And obvious, chairs, you know, qualification to teach chairs, you should have a C+ secondary qualification. So there's a problem. And I want to add on creative arts. I heard Madam Murray saying we had a shortage of 113 creative arts teachers. I have asked a few HOIs. Have you received a posting of creative teachers in your schools? There is none. There is none for creative. Those who teach creative arts are primary school teachers. So I think that one, there is 100% shortage for creative arts. Low funding from Ministry of Education. Funding from capitation, capitation for Ministry of Education to HOIs. I think it is still low. They are using funding as a money, and then timing your funding. I think on time, our HOIs are demotivated. They lack funds to run our schools sometimes. To coach sports. Honorable Murkomen, to get the sports, especially regions. Our county is the only county without uniform for our sports, girls and boys, especially when we are in regionals. So nataka tuangalie jinsi ElgeyoMarakwet watakuwa na uniform, about 250 pairs for boys and girls, so that they present us very well during the regionals. I want to congratulate Marakwet West. They have uniform. Keyo South, no uniform. Keyo North, they have uniform, I think so. Marakwet East and Keyo South, there is a problem during games. But we want some sort of uniform for the whole county. Assessment. Our QASOs are doing very well. They are trying, you know that. But the terrain of ElgeyoMarakwet, they need to be provided with vehicles, 4-wheel vehicles, so that they can go to the Anging Valley. That is for QASOs. Our teachers does not fear to be assessed, because they know that when you are assessed, the quality of education will go up a bit. Some have been said, some zones are too big, Madam Mitei. For example, I can cite Medkei zone with 26 public schools with 1 CSO. It has the lower side and the islands. Let us subdivide these zones for easy management and assessment of teachers, especially from QASOs. Kindly, Mheshimiwa, dakika moja. Finally, delocalization. There is a problem. Why is education in ElgeyoMarakwet coming down? Is the best teachers were delocalized during the first interviews. So they are not here with us. They are outside there. Can the delocalized teachers be returned back so that they can assist with the quality of education in ElgeyoMarakwet? Our delocalized brothers and sisters who are outside ElgeyoMarakwet. And finally is on NEC. NEC. Let NEC be paying the contracted professionals on time. Like now, they have not paid. The minister knows very well. They have not received their dues. And we are going for another cycle. Otherwise, thank you for the event. And may God bless you. Asante Mheshimiwa.
Haya, pigia makofi bwana Kimurto. Unajua sasa ameingia ofisi vako na moto. Pigia makofi tena. Na unajua sio yote alikuwa anaambia nyinyi. Ingine anataka walimu wasikie. Anaongea na constituency hata kama hawako hapa. Haya, pigieni makofi. Thank you very much. We will come another round. If we come another round, we'll give more people. Kupet. Na ukuwe brief. Na usirudie yenye yeye amesema. Oh yeah. So that we Secretary Kupet.
Okay, thank you. All protocols observed. This is Edwin Kipsang Kailong, representing the Executive Secretary of Kupet, ElgeyoMarakwet. I'm the assistant. The ES is bereaved. So that's an information. We say poorly to the family. Okay. I have, first of all, it's an appreciation to the government of President William Ruto for prioritizing education and offering support. Actually, the biggest funding the education sector has ever received of around 765 million. And the recruitment of teachers. Kupet, we are more of teacher welfare. We have had a record of 100,000 teachers being recruited in the few years. And then we also extend our appreciation right to you, Honorable Murkomen, for the appreciation of the peace that we've had in the Valley region. I know it has had a very big impact, especially to our members who are working there, the senior school and all the schools in the Valley region, and also the support you gave to the people of Chesongoch, especially the moment they had a landslide. Key issues concern for the welfare of Kupet members in that region, Kerio Valley. We have a humble request of classification of the Kerio Valley as an ASAL. If you are there, if you are in Liter, the school just across there, Cheptulel in West Pokot, I think they are enjoying the same, and we would like to put into consideration to our leaders that let's do the extension of the same right across the lower belt up to even as far as the Kochalwa zone. Secondly, to our we have our employer TSC. Actually, we have had plea on the need of improvement of the share services, medical cover. I know there are discussions going on and it's at a high level, but we humbly request that those discussions to be fast tracked so that we don't have hitches here and there. Right now, within the setup of where we work as ElgeyoMarakwet, the nearest maybe town that you can get better services is Eldoret City, and we probably think that if more medical cover facilities can be offered across, we are going to benefit more as teachers. Let it again be widened the scope even to meet the teachers with special needs. The assistive devices. Kama mwalimu atakuwa naweza kuona vizuri, apatiwe msaada wa kutosha, and maybe those assistive devices, especially for the different categories of disabilities. Then the urgent review of the CPG. I know with the presidential directive that was given earlier on, when teachers visited the president in the State House, there was a directive that it should be followed. Actually, we are pleading that it should be done, summarized, and we have the most benefit coming to the teacher, the classroom teacher. Thank you. We also have delayed payments by the contracted services that we contract teachers, especially the NEC. Actually, as my colleague has talked about, we have teachers who have not been paid up to the moment, and there is a point circulating information that NEC are strategizing on how to do it, but it is demotivating for those teachers who are carrying out such kind of an exercise. We also plead that we have a structured approach to the issue of affordable housing. As we know, we, the teaching fraternity, we are also part of the contributors. So we also want to have an opinion. Maybe we have a structured approach on which you can also be provided. And also, the government can also use the same to also reach out those areas that are hard to staff. We require those places to also have houses so that our teachers can live and still stay comfortably. Now, the JS autonomy. Okay, that is a major concern for us. I know we've talked about 263333. We actually plead that, okay, we need the 3. That 3 brings order in the JS part. I know we have had issues. You've listened about the shortages in terms of the staffing levels. It may not work the way it is, but let's have a way forward in which you can have a structured way approach in the administration, in the co-curricular support, and other services that we have a direct progression guideline for the JS team. We also humbly seek the county leadership to support the effectiveness of management policies in the schools. And also, I've also gotten a point that also the sponsor, which will come handy enough so that we have our decisions running effectively without interference from the stakeholder interference and even the political interference. So with those few remarks, we want to thank the organizers of this event.
Thank you.
May God bless you.
Thank you very much. That was Kupet. Kesha, that is, let me start with primary. Kipcha. Kipcha, representative?
Yes, sir.
Proceed. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. I'm Bishop Groy, the Kipcha chairman, ElgeyoMarakwet County. I wish not to repeat what others have said, only to say what has not been said. Number one is about Honorable CS Education. Thank you so much, sir, for being in ElgeyoMarakwet County for this very important activity. Number two, the head teachers of ElgeyoMarakwet County, thanks your officer for timely capitation this term. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Number two, Career Valley Sub-County. Currently, thank you so much, Madam TSC, for there is a sub-county director TSC. What we are lacking in Career Valley, sir, is sub-county director of education, Career Valley. We, as heads of ElgeyoMarakwet County, we requested that, if possible, say something and we get that director, sir, and we shall appreciate. Number two, schools without junior. In ElgeyoMarakwet County, we have schools without junior schools, without junior schools, primary schools without junior schools. What we are asking you, sir, is that because of the topography of ElgeyoMarakwet County, there are some schools that I give examples. Kumbulul Primary and Jesetan Primary. The distance is about 15 kilometers away, and a school, for example, Kumbulul, has no chess. So some of those children are to travel for 15 kilometers to Jesetan. It is an example only. So we requested that, sir. Another one. I am also nearly finishing. For education, this is now the life and the real thing. For education, for us to succeed in ElgeyoMarakwet, because we are in the ground. Waziri, we are saying the plain truth. Majority of our schools in ElgeyoMarakwet have not been assessed by quality assurance for the last around 4 years. Why? Because we lack the quality assurance and standard officers. For now, we have 8, and we request for 7 more. Teacher Service Commission. Thank you so much, Madam Acting CEO, for the promotion that we had last. And also thank you so much for the teachers we have received for JS. Majority of them are science-based. We do request the art-based teachers. Also there, we have art to staff areas in ElgeyoMarakwet, and I'll give specific examples. Was in Muruman. There is an area in Kenya South called Molol, Uko Chindi. It is really hard to staff. Another area which is hard to staff is Embobut. Another area which is hard to staff in this county is Senkwet. So what are we saying there? When we posted teachers there, Waziri Murkomen and your team, let someone not call our director to release that teacher from those areas. Number two, the members of parliament. Help us in those places so that a teacher posted to Molol does not look for a way to come to Iten. So we are asking that let us build a very very good houses there so that our teachers remain there. And then for our MPs, for the success of education also, ECDs as an issue so we need to streamline it in the national government. So MPs, that is your work in the National Assembly. MPs, that is your work in the National Assembly, and also the governors help us there. Also in this county, we have got very big zones, very large zones. That is a fact. As the chair, I know the county like the back of my hand. We have Medkay, which has 26 schools and 1 CSO. And this CSO at Anapai. Another zone is Chesoi zone with 28 schools. And the CSO at Anapai. Another zone is Kapsawar with 35 schools. So we are requesting Madam CEO TSC Kawanya, we request into 2 zones.
Thank you, Malisa.
Now, Malisa Waziri, you know, as the primary, we feel where the shoe pinches, we feel it. So, we also have co-curricular activities. Welcome, sir. Daktari Beluabu Sang is arriving. Collaborate. Yes, he's our own. Let us collaborate, Daktari. Yes, karibu sana. So, this is a county of champions. Wasiri Nikos, thank you so much for what you are doing in your ministry. So, an achievement we did. We had a boy in Tenterwa Secondary School who represented us in World Junior in USA.
There is something I
want to say, sir.
Okay.
He received gold, and his trainer is a BOM teacher, namely Isaac Kipchumba, TSC number 994668. He is teaching Kiswahili and theory. He's a BOM teacher. Otherwise, thank you so much, and God bless us. And as capture, our operation is no below E.